And today's sports wrap-up theme of the day is, say it with me, the Patriot way. First off, one love to the Rays, the Reed, and Balso Hart University. They put on a good fight out there, but thanks to the awareness of a rookie, the redemption of a Woodhead, and the foot of a Cundiff, order is one step closer to being restored in the NFL. And if you've been following the Rays curtain, then you understand why me and my boys were going crazy in here yesterday. Chest bumps, high fives, and hugs all around. And speaking of the fulfillment of prophecy, the sloppy New York Giants, as I so desperately desired, took the 49ers to overtime, and after a fumble, a giant recovery, and a field goal, the stage is once again set for us to reclaim that Super Bowl ring that the Giants snatched from us 4 years ago. It's going to be great, and we really look forward to that. But I had a co-worker by the name of Candace Myrick Ely, whom has transitioned to a greater place, rest in peace, and I always remember our history, and a big part of that was the Patriot and Giant rivalry. Upon her transition, I took in my possession a throw of the Giant Super Bowl victory, which she so happily draped over my seat the day after Asante Samuel dropped the interception that should have ended the game. Yeah, I say that every time this is up for discussion. I accept the ever so hard to swallow defeat, but we all know that Asante Samuel dropped that interception, and all the dramatics that happened after that should have never taken place. But that's why that guy is in Philly right now. Anyway, the stage is set, and with perfect timing and sync with what's going on with Written Against Cultural Stagnation. I couldn't make this stuff up, man, and I'm proud to say that I don't have to. The Patriot way to the bowl, from January 23rd today to 2-3 zone. This is a huge deal for us. Fat boy, you make sure you get to the house for the bowl, because all order should be restored. And we'll be back in a little while to wrap up the weekend Atlanta Hawk news and look forward to the next news, but the Patriots needed their own section in the sports wrap up today. So give us about a little bit of time to work on that, and we'll be right back with you. WACS Sports Wrap Up, where the games are just that. Allow me to take this time to introduce myself, as you all are probably wondering, who is this guy and what is this WACS thing? All valid questions, and I've allotted this time to answer just that. I was born in Newark, New Jersey, and after 2 years of my life in Aspires, we moved to Irvington, New Jersey, and so began the journey of a writer and creator. My parents provided a foundation that drives what you see today within me. And this is not about me and me alone. It just so happens that I've been blessed with the burden of delivering this overall idea to the people based on my G-given talents. And I was reluctant for years upon years to embrace this role, as I'd never desired to take this particular direction. I wanted to be a writer, author, and just be quiet. But such is life, and G makes no mistakes. Idlewild. Growing up, my brother was a hip-hop DJ, and he would have crates and crates of records that he would be in the basement mixing up and making tapes. Me being a younger brother, I sat and watched and fell in love with the music. I was 9, and I would be writing little raps in the basement, just messing around, while he did his thing. And seeing that had an impact on me as I grew, and what you are witnessing is the manifestation of a destiny that took root on the porch steps. I grew up with a group of brothers that, to this day, roughly 28 years later, are still all connected, and we all grew up to make decisions that would enable us to rise ahead and above the fray, regardless of what was going on around us. On that note, be sure to visit One Step Ahead, located at 1244 Springfield Avenue in Irvington, New Jersey, where you can find the WACS bookshelf within. Mention Written Against Cultural Stagnation and you shall be well received. Check out LBFR, Loyalty Before Royalty clothing. They've got your order, children. And all of this is within One Step Ahead, 1244 Springfield Avenue, Irvington, New Jersey, for anyone who is in the area or for anyone who may think that this is strictly an online endeavor. How sadly unaware you've been. But we all grew up with ideas of being productive and being able to make a living for ourselves, and we all traveled different paths, all to end up still together. We are over here, a lot of us are over here where the grass is greener and the garden produced the peaches of our labor. And in terms of my high school years, I took to writing raps as a way, I guess, to channel energy and any frustration that I had within me. I had a partner whose moms wanted to keep us out of trouble, so she got us karaoke machines and stereos and said, if y'all are here, I know y'all are not out there doing G knows what. And I'm forever grateful for that type of care and concern, because the theme of my high school life was insubordination. Long story short, I was voted most talkative and teacher's terror in high school superlatives. I couldn't go on any of the class trips and they wasn't taking me out of state. But you had to be a part of that period to fully understand what I'm talking about. I can't make this stuff up, man. Even I look back and I'm shocked at what's going on. And to be honest, I don't think I'll fully ever wrap my head around it. I'm just like living in one big moment in a sense. But with that being said, I am one who respects the value of time, so I'm not going to drag this out. I understand short attention spans while encouraging you to search further later. I would rather sooner, but we all do operate on our own timetables now, don't we? So take a viewing and listen to some of the promotional material and short works that I have available, and I'll be back to continue raising the curtain on Written Against Cultural Stagnation, where inspiration plus awareness equals growth.